Starting off with clean and unstyled hair. This is my hair after just air drying, not being straightened or blow dried or curled or set or anything. For those of you who have been on my page for a while, how long is my hair? This is mad. I'm doing a center part, including all the way down the back, and then we can start to plait. It has occurred to me that there may be some people who don't know how to do a 3-stranded plait. So here we go. You take the hair, split into 3 sections, relatively even, making sure that there hopefully aren't any that are going to get too short once they've been plaited, and you cross one strand over the other. Hopefully it's helpful to see the footage, not sped up too much or anything. There are so many different kinds of plaits that you can do. There are Dutch plaits, French plaits, snake plaits, 4-stranded plaits, fishtail plaits, but I think that the just 3-stranded is perfectly lovely for this milkmaid hairstyle, and it's definitely the simplest and the most accessible. Try and plait, especially if your hair isn't super long, as far down as you possibly can, and then you can just tie it off with a little hair elastic. And same thing on the other side. If your hair's a bit shorter, it's also helpful to plait quite high up and close to your head rather than loosely. You can fan the plaits out if you want to, and now I'm taking the plait, lifting it, and you see how I'm holding it down with my finger? That's to make sure that the base doesn't puff up and look kind of weird and lumpy. Bring that over the top of your head and then secure it in place with some bobby pins. As many as it takes to feel sort of comfortable and secure. Then again, the other side, you can see using my finger to hold down that base so it doesn't fluff up, and placing it, kind of maneuvering over and around that other plait. And again, just pinning down until it feels nice and secure against your head. Bear in mind that if you're feeling any discomfort from any bobby pins now, that's only going to get worse throughout the day, so try and make sure that everything is comfortable. A good head shake is always going to be the best way to figure out how secure it is. Now, taking a pair of hair combs, because my hair isn't super long, I like to secure the back with these combs to make sure that there's no spare sort of flyaway bits at the base hanging off. And there you go, you can accessorize this with scarves or clips or hair flowers, anything you like. I stuck 2 yellow hair flowers in the back, and that is our first style complete. Great for dancing. For hairstyle number 2, we are going to be doing a beautiful roll. For this, I'm making a slight side parting with my hair. You can do this with any kind of parting you wish. And I'm going to be using the Scunci Heidi roll kit. I got this for about, I think, £5 or less secondhand on Vintage, and it's this long sausage looking thing wired with a hole in the middle and these 2 combs that secure it to your head. Take all of your hair and pull it through that gap in the middle, and I tend to leave a couple of inches at the bottom to wrap under and around so that the hair is rolling over the roller. That's difficult to say, but hopefully you can see what I mean on the screen, and then keep rolling up until it feels nice and secure. Bend it to the curve of your head and then tuck those comb clips in and snap down against your head to secure it. Make sure that these feel nice and cozy and secure. And you can see I've got some layers and some bits that have fallen out, some gaps where the roll is showing. So then you can just twist and tuck those around and use some U-shaped hairpins to secure it. You could use bobby pins, but I find these U-shaped hairpins to just be a little bit more efficient. You can sort of gather more hair per pin. You can see that I'm using a motion of kind of tucking the pin up, over and down into the roll to make sure everything is nice and secure, and I'm just making sure again that things aren't puffing up in a strange way. This is a really nice hairstyle. I think it looks really elegant, but it's super duper easy because you have that kit as the base, and this will stay nice and securely in place all day, which is the best kind of hairstyle. You don't have to be faffing with it or worrying about it falling out or the hair coming untucked, because it can't. Again, accessorize it how you wish. I use this beautiful large purple hair flower, and just to make sure that I don't have any like flyaways at the bottom, because you're always going to have wispy baby hairs down there, I'm just spraying that down with a bit of hairspray. Hopefully one of these hairstyles will have appealed to you, and I hope you enjoyed.